First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Fowler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Zach Davies is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all four of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Another 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Carpenter leads off second with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. One out and a runner on third. This one's down to third. Beautiful diving stop. The throw to first. What a way to get it out. Two gone now. That was exceptional.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He has an even 10 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
16, Domingo Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Manny Pena stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he misses again, 2-0. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, an impressive 4 for 7. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Softly hit here to the left side. That's in there, base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Coming to the plate now, Zach Davies. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Pena at third. VR at second with 2 gone. That misses. 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
To third. Carpenter has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Colton Wong will stand in, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is flared out towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a throw over, runner back standing. Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a changeup over the outside corner. In the dirt here. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 away.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
So striding forward now, Greg Garcia. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-0 the count. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting 8th, pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
The pitcher, Carlos Martinez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Batting 9th.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first. And the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Leading off for Milwaukee, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Yelich at second with 2 down. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Brewers strand 1 after 2.5. It remains a
Leading off for the Cardinals, third baseman.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Carpenter.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to right. VR has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time, that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Just hung in there on that one.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cards strand a couple. Through 3 complete, all tied. Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a strike. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Next from Milwaukee, Manny Pena reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Martinez scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina gathers, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 35.
Into the box, Greg Garcia. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. The next to bat for St. Louis, Carlos Martinez. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher, Zach Davies.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Lorenzo Cain. No hits to this point. first offering on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Wong. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is Christian Yelich. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Matt Carpenter, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Perez over to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Martinez.
Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And that one just missed outside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. Takes a knee-high fastball. Way outside. 1-2. Drilled to first. Played on the backhand. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. Colton Wong will stand in. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
On its way is pitch number 75, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Riding in once again, Carlos Martinez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
1-1 the count now. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. VR moving to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Cards strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in once again, Manny Pena. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another 0-2 home. Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground, makes the play, 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is. Here's Dexter Fowler now. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
Dexter Fowler.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Speared on the dive. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. Eric Sogard is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Eric Sogard.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina has it, and a good throw just beats him. Sogard is retired, and there's 1 away. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Cain runs. Strike taken. The throw. And he is out at second. Matt Albert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Santana has it in his tracks. 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Jed Jerko. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Matt Bowman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit well on the ground to first. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Standing in, Manny Pena. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. The 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. Shaw has it. And there's one down now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Greg Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
That's a ball.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. King is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, pitcher Matt Holman.
Paul DeYoung will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Paul DeYoung.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In now, Dexter Fowler. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Jose Martinez would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runs. Dominic Leone takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jonathan Villar. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
At the plate, Hernan Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he has to lunge to get to this one as it's fouled off to the right. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia takes it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Eric Thames will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Boone Logan comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Stepping up now, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Logan, a 6'5" left-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Three and 0. Colton Wong waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit in the air to right field. Santana on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Colton Wong now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Into the box, Yadier Molina. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and we are going. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Still even at 2-2. Ground ball right side. Jerko fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. This is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
No balls and a strike to count. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt.
He's in there at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Jacob Barnes takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it. Santana looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The pitcher number 55.
Tommy Pham will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tommy Pham.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Barnes features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Drilled on the ground to short. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Kane on the move. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Boone Logan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jacob Barnes wraps it up.